Hello there, my fellow vigilantes. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Sengoku Dynasty, Episode 9, Slaying Bandits. God, my aim. What the? Okay, just chat, don't look. My aim is god-awful. I won't even aim for head, just butt shot. There. I'm the rump hunter. That has other connotations. Never mind, I take that back. I am not the rump hunter. I shoot the deer in the rear. Especially if it's a steer. And my skills have no peer. For I have the best gear. Alright. Here we are at the special construction site. And this was the placard I was talking about before. So, requires 3 workers to complete. And that is required to liberate the region. Here it is. So we already have one unemployed person in the village that we brought in through a refugee. So after this, what I can do is I can look for 2 more people who want seasonal work. And then once we're done liberating this region, and the other region, I'll have like 6 total workers to be put to work doing productive things for us. Probably mining tin and copper, and then smelting the tin and copper into bronze, and then turning that tin and... Oh, who the hell are you? Guy in blue shirt. Maybe I should talk to you. Hello, hermit. Look at that view. It's a long way down is how I respond. Man, if a random stranger walked up to me and I was like, hey, look at the view, and he's like, it's a long way down, I'd be like, you're gonna push me, right? Quite the opposite. We're a long way up. The mountains are sacred. You don't climb them to look down. What do you do here? The people in my village search the mountains for riches. They are greedy for iron and steel. Steel hurts people, iron rusts and becomes useless. There is more to be found in the mountains. Smell the cold air. Feel the hard rock under your feet until it hurts. And, okay, this guy... It's a very interesting view. He's blue shirt guy, yeah, Saigon. I didn't know his name until I got close, you know, so he's just blue shirt guy until then. That's how my brain works. I'm a little worried that my adze is gonna break. Well, I could just make a stone one, I suppose. Because I forgot to make a spare back at base. Alright, Way of the Craftsman leveled up again. I'm gonna take Efficient Miner. So we just added the straw, the bamboo, and let's add the planks. So I have 16 of 30 planks. I'm gonna plank the remainder of these logs. $27 of 30, so I just need to plank 1 more log. I should call it planing. You know, I'm planing the log. And then just logs. So we have 16 logs to go. Five. Ah, phooey. Ah, phooey. Alright, we're down to a stone axe. This is, yet again, one of the reasons why I really want to move up to bronze tools, because they do last considerably longer than just copper alone. Plus, bronze tools are the minimum requirement to mine iron. And then iron leads its way to steel shortly thereafter. Well, not that short. Don't even have room for that. To be fair, I'm running around with the equivalent of like 4 trees in my pouch. So, there we go. Alright, assigning workers. We have 1 to assign. So, I think I am going to search for 2 more refugees. There's also, and kill the bandit leader. So the tower itself is not the only way to liberate this region. I also need to kill the leader, the bandit leader of this area, which is going to be the other half of the equation. And they are up here. I'm going to head towards the Awasaki region. Often, if you're looking for refugees, here's a hot tip. You will sometimes find refugees just like wandering around in the forest, but you will often find refugees that are just on the outskirts of towns. So if you're in need to expand your population, that's a really good place to look. And it's convenient too, because most of the towns will have a fast travel point. So as long as you have a little bit of coin to teleport around a bit, you can teleport to the nearest town and just check to see if there's any question marks right outside of town. Because the question marks right outside of town typically are refugees looking to be taken in. Which, this is not exactly a town. This is a provincial palace, but and this should be a refugee right outside of the provincial palace. And right I was. There it is. So we just took in another one. I am not keeping up, however, with meals and beverages, given that I am increasing my population. So that's something we're going to have to deal with soon. But this guy will sleep in the tailor workshop. And I just hit level 9, which unlocks kitchen. I can also add efficient meal distribution for my people. But I think I'm going to get barter deals instead, because it's cooler. It allows you to build trade posts so that merchants will come and visit your town, and you can buy and sell for them. So we're looking for one more... Oh, stupid quest again. We're looking for one more refugee, and then I'll gear up to kill the... bandit leader. So this is the Awasaki village. It is the mining village. I am not going to be doing the quest here, so I'm going to stop tracking that. I wouldn't mind, however, to... No, actually, I don't really have anything to sell. I take that back. So the lore of this village is it's a mining village, but most of the people in this village are slaves, which is unfortunate. But here's its fast travel location. And then a lot of the question marks in town are going to be vendors. Oh my god. And sometimes these vendors will sell things that are really important. Like occasionally you'll find a vendor that will sell you like a bronze pickaxe, which would be really nice to have, because then all of a sudden I'll be able to mine iron. but sometimes not. All right. Let's go from here down to... I'm looking for villagers. I'm going to teleport to Injiro. Or fast travel, I should say. Not teleport. Kind of gives you the wrong impression. And then head southbound. I'm going to go towards the southern road looking for refugees. Oops. It hurts to go underwater. It's like a very crude drowning mechanic. So, for little rivers like that, you should leap over them instead. Lest you get hurt. So there's a question mark up this way. Without spoiling much, it's a point of interest. It is not a refugee. Refugees are outskirts of town or like in their own little camps in the woods. So I'll just be following roughly the road southbound looking for question marks. Isn't this the area that has flax? It's towards the area, yeah. Oh, that looks like a refugee camp. Maybe. But there's no one there. Because I think this is the people I recruited last time. If memory serves. Yeah, I could pick up some flax while I'm down here. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. And Halo Phoenix, thank you for the sub. Cheers, dude. So here's the Seji region, which is, I think, the forest village. Well, I'm going to call it the hunting village, but the forest village. And all of these fast travel points are very useful for me to have for later as well. You are a bowmaker. I'm very tempted to buy... Oh, he doesn't have any half bows. So here's one of the regional projects to liberate Seji. Unlike the other regions, Seji requires 2, a small bridge and a watchtower. So this is one of 2 projects. And this is 5 workers. So as you can see, the further from the northwest starting area, the more expensive the projects tend to be. Tavern keeper with booze and the like. And once I get close to the area with flax, or if I do find flax, I'll grab some. And an impure. Alright, let's keep going towards Eratani. So Eratani is like the farming area. I know that, well, I know that having played before, but Eratani is the farming village. So we'll head towards Eratani, which is, let me remove some of my other fast travel locations. This way, towards red. These are premium cedar. The premium wood is a requirement for some buildings, like mansions. But otherwise, it's just another wood. If you like the look of it, of course, you can build your buildings with premium cedar paneling and the like. But it's not... Besides some requirements for some buildings, it's not, like, special. Although, the Seji region is one of the prettiest, in my opinion. It was just a little bit further away from the starting location, so I didn't settle here. Ouch. I did see question marks over here. Are they refugees, or... Yeah, they're refugees. Cool. Well, if I recall, I only have space for one, so I'm picking you at random. Dynasty. Yep, we only had room for one. Sorry, other refugee, but you drew short straw, little did you know. So, jobs. Go down to the mountain tower and assign the 2 new refugees. And now, at the end of season, we will build both the Injiro Tower and the mountain tower. So I'm going to travel... I'll just keep going to Aratani. And then I want to go kill the bandit leader, so that the mountain region can also be liberated. Ooh, millet. Nice. So here's a big project. And this is flax. One of the other uses for flax is you can make rope out of it directly, rather than having to turn grass into straw and then straw into rope. So the production chain for flax rope is a little bit easier. So if you're, for instance, if your village relies upon fishing and you need to make a bunch of fishing nets, the flax production chain is a little bit easier to manage. All right, I have a bunch of flax. I probably don't need any more than this. So this is the giant bridge to the Aratani region. 15 workers. But you can ford it on foot because of it's a little bit more shallow right where the bridge is. Don't try to ford it elsewhere. You will get hurt. Here is the Aratani region, and we're going to go up to the fast travel site. And then get back to our home. Oh, and there's a bunch of refugees here. So this is a really good example of right outside of town, you can often find refugees looking for homes. So if I want refugees in the future, if I want to expand my population, I don't have anywhere for them to sleep at the moment. But if I wanted to expand my population, obviously coming out here and talking to them, there's 3 just like waiting to be taken in. If you want like a wide variety of things to be able to grow, like ginger or garlic, this is also a good place to come because it's the farming village, so it has a lot of the crops that you can buy to make your own seed bags. Because I think it's cheaper to just buy the crops and then turn the crops into seed bags than to buy the seed bags outright. Buying the seed bags outright is a little bit more expensive. And here's an herbs trader. I am going to buy chrysanthemum ahead of time. There's a reason I'm doing this, and I'll just share it. Which is, once healing is a service that your villagers expect to be provided, it's chrysanthemum flowers is one of the recipes that goes into healing, so stockpiling up on it is not a bad idea. I'll put all of my stuff away, and then make a few more spare tools, and then go kill some bandits. So all the tools that are like about to break, I'm just getting rid of. It's also useful to have a spare short bow. I'm also going to have a spare yari, because your bows break pretty frequently, and if you're relying upon range in order to clear bandits, you're going to want multiple bows, for sure. I suppose I will grab some spare lower quality arrows ahead of time. I also don't think it would be necessarily a bad idea for me to have the means to build a fast teleporter from the enemy's location. Although the onsen's actually pretty close to it, so maybe that's not necessary. Yeah. Yeah, I think the onsen is close enough that it's because sometimes when you're clearing bandit camps, you'll end up, you know, full of bandit loot and not have space for more stuff. So you want to be able to, you know, if you want to sell the spoils, it's useful to have a means of quick travel. All right, here we go. Off to kill some bandits. I think they're bandits? Yeah, bandits. And there's not too many days left in the season. So you all did not want me to advance the season, but instead wait for it to pass naturally, which I'm all for. Not to like power game my way through the seasons. And to that end, we have a lot of projects that will finish here in just a moment. There's lots of these question marks, and these question marks are almost certainly enemies that I will have to deal with. So as a reminder, the goal of this, the liberation conditions of this region, is to defeat 8 bandits and the leader. There is going to be a lot more bandits here than the remaining 5 that I have to defeat. I can spend a lot of time just like killing these guys, but if I'm concerned with the amount of time it's going to take to before the end of the season, it makes more sense to just beeline straight to the boss, essentially. I'm going to clear a little bit on my way, but like mostly head to where the boss's location is, which is somewhere up here, one of these question marks. I think he's in a cave. Yeah, he's in a cave. So let's start clearing out the entryway of the cave. And if I'm ever strapped for cash, coming back here later on, when there's still more bandits, is a good way to make some money, because the bandit bounties are, are kind of worth a whole lot. But actually, the way the guards are right outside of the cave entryway, I'm probably gonna have to fight my way in more slowly, which is fine. I'm all for it. Let's do it. So far, so good. All right, 3 down and a whole bunch to go. The weapons these guys have, as I mentioned before, are beat up to hell, so they don't really have a lot of resale value. So unless I'm worried about my own weapon breaking, there's not much of an advantage for me to loot their weapons, because it takes up a lot of inventory space, and I can't sell it for much, like 2 or 3 coin per weapon, which sucks. So I'm not going to really be looting their weapons. But the bounties on them is 25 a pop, and then I'm just getting straight coin from the loot crates. I keep trying to parry and I keep messing it up. Maybe I need to make it easier for me to parry with this skill point I'm about to get. Alright, Way of the Warrior just leveled up, so what can I do about that? Block improvements. Your blocks become more effective and cheaper to maintain. Quick attacker, heavy attacker, dual master, seasoned warrior, lightly armored, parry improvements. Or I could just go with health. Range attack. I think I'm going to increase my quick attack damage. Oh, and I have another point. Blocks become cheaper to maintain. Alright, probably a whole bunch of bandits are coming after I release this arrow. Oh boy. Your whole damn village came out, huh? Spare no expense. Out of stamina. Turning into Dynasty Warriors? Yes. Except for Dynasty Warriors is Chinese. This is Japanese, but still. I appreciate the point. Alright, let's go ahead and drink some of the cool healing. Missed me! I'm low on stamina. Ow. Don't want to be in your triangle. Poise broken, so he's dead. Oh, come on, that was a perfect parry. Poise broken, you're dead too. And now there's just one. You want some? So the poise system is like a stun. So I've been stunning them. They have bronze Nagata. I'll take a few bronze Nagata just in case my weapons break, but I'm not too concerned about looting all of them. This person was attacking me with a boat oar. How'd that go for you, friend? Oh. Tight-lipped about it, huh? Because you're dead. Oh, I'm using stone arrows? Forget that. I'm going to throw these stone arrows out. I'd rather be not firing my bow instead of firing stone arrows. Whoa! Sneaky, sneaky. That was a bad move on my part. I tried dashing forward and ended up just getting face tanked. So far, so good. What I wanted to do is use a bow. But he ambushed me. What? How is that not a hit? Yeah, there we go. I also often find the ones with the knives hardest to hit because they attack so quickly. Not you. You went down like a sack of potatoes. Or a sack of simple meal. Cheers. No, one of the reasons to clear out these little buildings is often these little buildings will have like loot chests in them, but apparently not that one. That was a clean kill. And I'm up to 780 cash plus bounties. Money's going up, up, up as I clear them. Yeah, here we go. So, clearing this, I got 58 plus cooling drink, which is like a medicine that I could either sell or stockpile for my villagers. Here's another one. Oh, she went with the heavy attack. Bold. I might need more healing drink. If I am to survive the boss fight. Because I have 0 of it left. But I'll see what I could do without it. I'll just have to be more careful. Oh, what? I dodged and she turned. Seems to be no arrow drop at range. There's a little bit. If you try to really send an arrow far, there will be some drop. I'm just not firing it far distances. Alright, so the outer guards are done. Now for the inner guards. I don't know why the animation for this bandit is like so weird, but I'll put him out of his misery. Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna want to make more healing before I take on the boss, I think. So I'll get myself back to the onsen, and then fast travel back home. I might need to pick some mushrooms too, because mushrooms are the material in order to make the easy healing. I wonder how many more people I need to clear though. Like how close I am. 2, 3, and they won't respawn if you're wondering. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn back now. I'm wounded enough. It was good progress. I killed I don't know how many bandits, but quite a lot of them I think. And we'll come back for more soon. I have until the actually, so the region liberation, the watchtower that we have to build is done in a season. But me Come on, sprightly figure. But clearing out the bandit camp can be done at any time. So if you fulfill the construction regional project, as soon as you kill the bandit leader, the region is liberated and then you get access to the blueprints. So it doesn't really matter if I do it before the end of season or not, in other words. Alright. Onsen person, I have so much junk to sell you. You are not going to be able to afford very much of it. So yeah, here's the Naginata, 197. 278. Yeah, you can see why I didn't really loot them. Because like a single incense burner is 43. So yeah, it's not really worth it to get that. Not all the loot is the same quality. The sake and the healing drinks worth a whole lot more. Oh, and you're out of money. Sorry, I bankrupted you, lady. I'm not that sorry. Alright, we will go back to Yadatsu. And I now have 1,500 coin up from like 0. So if I want to heal, I'm going to go over to my forging hut and see if I can't make myself some healing drinks. I need mushrooms. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. It doesn't really matter what kind of mushrooms. I could tell my foragers to actually start collecting mushrooms. And there would be some merit in that because I am super in the negative for meals. Knowing that I'm super in the negative for meals right now, let's see if I can't fix that. Because we did just unlock kitchens for the first time. But if I'm just going to cook some meals right now just to supplement so that we don't bottom out in food. So if we take a look here, we have 950 in storage and we're going down 422 a day. And I just do this. And now we have 1,300 in storage. So we're a lot, I have a lot more cushion. I don't know where the nearest mushroom patch is, though. But the other thing I could do, and this is not going to help me until the end of the day, is to go to the Forger's station. You're gathering sticks? Oh, you probably don't need to do that anymore. Gather shiitake mushrooms. You're gathering shiitake mushrooms. You're gathering wineberries. Just everyone gather shiitakes. So despite the fact that they were gathering shiitakes every day, I think what happened is that the shiitake mushrooms were then immediately eaten to fulfill our food needs, and I don't have any in stock as a result. And if I wanted to change it so that that didn't happen, if I went to priorities here to meals, I could turn shiitake mushrooms off as a consumable food source. I'm not going to be doing that because I'm not giving them anything else to eat. So if I did that, I'd be basically telling them not to starve themselves. Hence, not doing it. Oh, here's some mushrooms. What's funny is these are poisonous mushrooms, but they can be turned into healing drink. Because the healing drink just requires any mushroom. But once I'm done liberating this region, I think it's very reasonable to build the kitchen next, because I unlock Dynasty level 9, unlocking the kitchen, and then figure out what meal we want to offer our people, and just mass produce whatever meal that is. To basically farm the resources for that meal specifically. Whether it's vegetable meals, meat meals, rice meals, fish meals, whatever it is. Sorry, Fox. I know, so rude. But you got meat, fat, fur, and claws. I think one of the really good staples for your settlement, in my opinion, is rice. Because rice can be made into a bunch of different things. So I generally go with rice if I have to go with something, because of the whole sucky the sake production chain. The sucky production chain, yeah, that's something very different. So I got my healing. Yeah, let's get back there and kill some bandits. Oh, and the perk points. Yes, thank you for reminding me. Warrior. Let's seasoned shooter, powerful charge. Oh, I really like the powerful charge. I'm going to get that. And Blade Ward. Improve my parrying ability by extending the successful parry time window. I like that too. The powerful charge is really nice to have because it gives you like a sprinting charge. So it's like a powerful initial thrust ability. Thank you for tuning in to Sengoku Dynasty, which originally streamed live on Twitch November 25th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Sengoku Dynasty villagers.